Hello, Westchester University. I'm Ryan Carson.
And I'm Samantha Massaro.
And welcome to another episode of WCU Weekly. Samantha, let's dive right into it. How was the weekend?
It was good. I think that I'm catching a little bit of a cold. I feel a little under the weather. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice.
Nasally.
But yeah, it's definitely a little nasally. But I kind of just stayed in this weekend because I wanted to not get sick, you know?
There you go. That's
What about you? Anything fun?
I went home this weekend actually for a wedding.
A wedding?
Yeah.
Who got married?
So one of my sisters got married.
I love weddings.
Exactly. It was awesome.
Your sister?
Yes.
Very
So
cool.
she was, it was actually, it took place on one of the golf courses that I actually used to work at, like, near
Oh,
my
how
house.
convenient.
Yeah.
So you know, like the back of your hands.
Exactly, exactly. So it was really cool just kind of like, you know, see
Did you
the
say
wedding.
big wedding, small wedding?
It was like 70 to 80 people, I think. So
Okay, so I think it's kind of on the smaller side.
I don't know if that's considered small.
Sometimes less is more.
Yeah.
The smaller the better, because you don't have to worry about seeing 40 million people at your wedding. You could just
And like she was actually able to like enjoy the wedding because there was
Yeah.
like times when she can, you know, actually relax and
yeah,
stuff.
absolutely, and
So I feel like
actually
everyone says
dance.
it's like
And
so stressful.
did you eat the food? Because I hear that
So
usually
good.
like the bride and groom never get to eat the food because they're just running around, mingling, and
So,
trying to
like,
entertain.
You know how like sometimes they have like the huge like bridal groups and stuff like that? They
Yeah.
actually had like for them it was said it was just like one little table for themselves.
Oh,
so like
that's
the people like who were
awesome.
running the wedding for them like got their food and everything like that. It
Oh,
was all
that's
like country
awesome.
style foods. It was like homemade mac and cheese, like pulled pork ribs and everything. It was so
I've never been to a country wedding, but I think I need to go because I've heard great things.
Would you fit into a country wedding, Samantha?
Would I fit into one?
The New Yorker taking on a
I
country
don't
wedding.
know. It might be a little weird for me, but I'm willing to adapt.
Well, we're gonna make that your wedding
Yes.
soon. It's gonna be country.
Okay, cool.
Just thought I'd let you
I'm
know.
down for that.
All right, good, good. And as always, we have another packed episode of events taking place around campus this week. Later, we'll be speaking with a representative from the WCU Bike Chairs program. Amanda is taking a look at the new Outdoor Pursuits program. Connor has a WCU sports update. Rachel has a news report, and Gordina is looking at the weather this week.
The Career Development Center is offering resume critiques at the Rands Up Your Resume event this Wednesday, October 4th, from 10 to 4 in Sykes Room 115. All students and majors are welcome. Just bring a copy of your resume. There will be prizes and giveaways, so be sure to stop in.
Samantha, is your resume ready to go to the Career Center?
Well, I actually had my brother like probably revamp my resume this summer because he's super intelligent. Fun fact, just moved to China, and he completely destroyed it and redid the entire thing, which I needed desperately.
Yeah.
So thank you to him. But I don't know, I feel like if you're gonna go to these workshops, you really gotta have tough skin because they will rip them apart,
Well,
which is great, you need that.
It's good, but I feel like no matter where you go, there's always gonna be somebody who can find something wrong with it. Like
Yes.
whether it's like an interview or like, you know, like friends, family. Like I took it to a couple like, you know, resume workshops around campus and stuff. And they were like, oh, I'd fix this, fix that. I'm like, all right. And then I brought it to like my dad and he was like, I'd fix this. Like now I'm like,
Yeah,
can I just please somebody?
everyone has a different opinion. Like you think that you have this amazing A resume, and then you go to someone, they're like, actually,
And they're like,
sorry, you
"This
shouldn't have that, you
sucks.
shouldn't have
Like,
that.
Why do you even have this resume?
I know, but
I mean, it's worth it.
they're
I guess.
helpful, so I suggest it to all.
You know, that's gonna get me a job, so.
Yeah, definitely,
we'll let
for
it ride.
sure.
We'll let it ride. Also, WCU Live's President Speaker Series is hosting a broadcast journalist, Judy Woodruff, this Saturday, October 7th from 8 to 10 in Asplin Concert Hall. Judy Woodruff has worked with CNN, NBC, and currently serves as a co-anchor and managing editor for PBS NewsHour. Her presentation will draw from an inside look at the major and national stories, a question Q&A with President Fiorentino after, and the tickets are $22 and they can be purchased at the link below.
Maybe we should go.
I think we should.
We are potential
We
news
are
anchors.
aspiring young news anchors
Yes.
ready to take on this world.
And I've actually never heard of her. Have you?
Neither.
I guess that's kind of bad. But
Well, I mean, maybe
hey,
she's
we can
like-
see the president speak. I've never seen him speak.
I've seen him speak. I actually saw him at the like the state like the welcome back address I guess he had. That was
Cool.
really cool.
Was it?
Yeah, he's a very good speaker.
And I feel
Very
like
good speaker.
me and Ryan are graduating in May, and I think it's crucial that we go together to see him speak.
I agree.
Because I would like to say that I saw my president speak, you know?
You should.
So I should
well,
go.
I mean, he's gonna speak at like a graduation. I'm
I
sure.
know, but like
that's not the same.
everyone's gonna see him at graduation.
Yeah, you
I
wanna
want
be
to see him in
different.
addition to graduation.
You want to stand alone.
Yes, I do.
All right, we can do that.
And for next Friday, October 13th, the WCU Resource Pantry will be hosting an open house with tours and refreshments at 10:30 a.m. in Commonwealth Hall. Donations for the Resource Pantry and the Chester County Food Bank will be accepted.
Very nice. Now let's send over to Amanda with the Outdoor Pursuits program. Amanda?
Hey Rams, I'm here standing outside of the Outdoor Resource Center at 700 South Church Street, where the Outdoor Adventure and Pursuits program office is held. We'll be speaking with Steve Sassman, who is in charge of the program pretty soon. So stay tuned to see what's next.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm the Assistant Director of Campus Recreation for Outdoor Adventure Pursuits. So our Outdoor Adventure Pursuits is a new program, so it's starting its 3rd year, so it's a pretty awesome thing that any student can get involved in if you're interested in just experiencing the outdoors, or if you want to develop some awesome skills. For example, we were just doing a wilderness and remote first aid course this past weekend, so students actually got to participate in that, do live scenarios, and get trained in some real life situations that could potentially occur in the wilderness setting, so they're better prepared. We have our climbing wall, which is located in the Student Recreation Center, which if you've gone to Westchester, you've probably seen and maybe climbed and tried it out there. So you can just climb there for fun. You don't have to have any prior experience to check it out. Our Outdoor Resource Center, which we're in right now, so we're open all weekdays from 4 to 8, so you can pop in, you can check out our Outdoor Resource Library, which is slowly growing, which has a lot of cool books, maps, guidebooks, skills books, things like that you can check out. We also have at least 2 staff members here during our open hours that can answer any questions, maybe direct you to some local parks or things like that that you might want to try out.
Here with Trevor. He's the graduate assistant at the Outdoor Resource Center. So can you tell us a little bit about the Hot Cocoa event? I heard it's coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, so we have the Hot Cocoa Clinics coming up. It's pretty much an opportunity for students to come join us in your hall where we're located and just learn about a bunch of different skills and activities that we do. So you can learn about how to purchase a tent, how to maintain it, take care of it. You can learn a little bit about how to prepare food while you're out on the trail, because you got to carry everything with you. You can learn about all sorts of things that our trip guides are going to be catering to all of you. Some of their passions are going to come out, and it's really cool. It's a lot of fun. It's going to be at least 3 times a week, we're hoping. That's what we're trying to aim for. Maybe a bit fewer, maybe a bit more. We'll see. Depends on how many people we want to do and how much we want to share with everyone.
So there's a vast array of things that any student can experience with our Outdoor Adventure Pursuits program. So we have entry-level skills training and just trips. So if you just want to go for a day hike, you don't have any friends that want to go with you, you don't know where to go, we have hikes that you can go on, simple day trips. All of our trips have an expert guide that's along with it. That's either a student, Trevor, who's a graduate assistant, or myself. So every one of them has at least the minimum amount of risk management training and all that you need, so you're going to be perfectly safe out there and not get any injuries you shouldn't get and whatnot. We actually have a trip to Ecuador this spring break, which is the first time we're going abroad, which is going to be a pretty action-packed adventure. You get to whitewater raft down the Amazon, so you get to experience that in a new way. We're going to be horseback riding, we're going to be hiking through a cloud forest, and you get to rest your sore muscles in a nice hot water pool that's heated by an active volcano, which is pretty cool.
So how can students reach out to the Outdoor Center of Resources?
So they can always reach out to us. We're part of Campus Recreation, so going to anywhere Campus Rec is held or any personnel from there, you can reach out to them and they'll get you into contact with us. But the easiest way is just to go onto the website and go to the Outdoor Center tab under Campus Recreation, and you'll see my contact information, Steve's contact information, and then even better, if you guys come into our office during our hours, which is Monday through Friday, 3 to 8 p.m., and then on Sundays, 4 to 8, to just talk with us, and we'll be there. Our trip guides will be there. Our ORC staff members will also be there. They'll be able to tell you a bit about everything we do.
The Westchester football squad pulled out a dramatic victory against PSAC division rival Kutztown on Saturday, winning 27-21. Quarterback Paul Dooley found his receiver Marcus Sidner for the game-winning touchdown with 49 seconds left in the contest. Senior defensive back Anthony Brown sealed the victory with an interception, ending Kutztown's hopes for a comeback. The Golden Bears did come back from a 15-point deficit and tied the game up at 21 with 1:49 left in regulation. However, a 46-yard kick return by Jarrell Elder, combined with an additional 15 yards due to a Kutztown personal foul penalty, gave the Golden Rams excellent field position, leading to the eventual score. Rasheem James contributed to the cause with 6 catches for 142 yards, including an 85-yard catch and run that went for a touchdown. Westchester improved to 4-1 on the season as they travel to Shippensburg next Saturday for another divisional contest against an undefeated Raider squad. The Westchester men's soccer team dominated Dominican College at home, winning the contest 4-0. The Golden Rams put up 3 goals within the first 6 minutes of the match, putting the game away early. Brett Miller found the back of the net 2 minutes into the game, giving Westchester a very quick 1-0 lead. Seniors Brett Glasgow and Tim French also contributed with goals. The win gives the team a 6-2-1 record on the season as they face off against the 7-1-1 Millersville Marauders this Wednesday at Rockwell Field, a crucial in-conference matchup. That's all from the sports this week. Let's send it back to the desk.
Thanks, Connor. And now we have a very special guest with us today. We actually have Maggie from the Bike Share program here on campus. Maggie, first of all, thank you for coming in. And,
thank you for having me.
Oh, of course, anytime. I guess we'll dive right into it. Can you just give us a quick overview of what the Bike Share program is?
So the Bike Share program on campus is a program where all students, faculty, anyone with a WCUPA.edu email address can sign up for. You can sign up online at bike.zagster.com/WCUPA, or you can download the Zagster app. And if you use our promo code BikeWCU, you can have a yearly membership of $10.
Wow, $10, very cheap.
For you, that's actually very, very good deal.
No, that's a great deal.
Exactly. And
I mean, I'm not a professional bike rider, so I don't really know what other prices are, but that sounds pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is, and actually it went down a lot from last year to make it more affordable for students.
Really?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And how many locations do you guys have on campus?
So we have 3 locations. We have one right by Swope, one right outside of Allegheny, and one towards South Campus right outside the health building.
Okay, so they're pretty spread out.
Yeah, which is good.
So if you have people that are taking classes on South, then it's right there. And then people that are on North, there's 2.
Yep, we actually did a survey a couple years ago to ask students where they would like bike share locations, so we used it based on their results.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome, good for you.
Very smart.
And would you say that there are benefits to using bike share rather than driving a car?
Oh yeah, of course. As you can see, parking on campus is very difficult. It's always
so difficult.
Yeah, it takes me, I have to get here at 9 o'clock just to find a parking spot.
So you commute?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I live like 30 minutes away.
Yes, you definitely cannot ride a bike from 30 minutes away.
Yeah, but for people who live right in town, it's definitely a lot easier to get here through a bike. Or if you live on campus and you need to go into town, you can use the bikes for 3 hours for free, and then it's $2 for an additional hour. So you can definitely get all your errands done in time with the bike.
That's super convenient. $2 to extend the time.
I think the price of everything, the whole program, I think, is actually outstanding. You guys are doing a really good job with that.
Thank you.
That's probably the main thing is you just kind of have to make it, accommodate the students. And
Definitely. You guys are doing that.
Thank you. I hope anyone who can benefit from the program takes advantage of it, because we made the program for the students and the faculty to make it easier for them and to help the earth a bit, because with all these cars on campus, it definitely increases the carbon emissions that our university is producing. So by switching to bikes, it definitely can help cut that back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're right. I agree.
You guys are doing a great job. Awesome.
Thank
Keep
you.
it up.
Thank you.
And also, thank you obviously for coming on the show and allowing us to interview you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's been great.
It was awesome meeting you.
And now we're going to pass it over to Rachel with World News. Rachel?
O.J. Simpson was released on parole early on Sunday morning after serving 9 years in Nevada prison. According to sources, unlike the last time Simpson was released, he will face 5 years of parole supervision. In addition to these restrictions, it is unlikely that Simpson will ever be able to return to a normal life and escape the accusations of murdering Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman in 1994, along with his armed robbery in 2007. A horrific shooting occurred in Las Vegas on Sunday night when a gunman opened fire from the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino towards the Route 91 Harvest Music Festival across the street. More than 50 people were killed and around 200 were injured, making this the deadliest shooting in modern U.S. history. Law enforcement officials responded to the scene immediately, identifying and engaging with the suspect, 64-year-old Stephen Paddock, who is now dead. Officials now have the companion of the shooter, Mary Lou Danley, in custody as well. Gay marriage became legal in Germany on Sunday, giving gay couples the same tax advantages and adoption rights as heterosexual couples. Carl Crelisle and Bodo Mende, a couple of 38 years, had the honor of becoming the first gay couple to exchange vows at a town hall in Berlin this past weekend. Since 2001, Germany has allowed same-sex couples to enter registered partnerships, but now they are being given equal opportunities as any other civil union under the law. That's all I have for this week's news update. Now let's send it over to Gordina with the weather.
Hi WCU, I'm back with another weather report. Be prepared because it looks like this week's weather will be a little up and down. Tuesday will be sunny with a high of 73. Wednesday will be sunny as well with a high of 77. Thursday will be partly cloudy with a high of 82. Friday, partly cloudy as well with a high of 78. It looks like we're going to have some rain this weekend. Saturday, we'll have some morning showers with a high of 74 and morning showers again on Sunday with a high of 78. That's all I have for this week's weather. I'm Gordina Butts. Like I said, be prepared.
Thanks, Gordina. Well, that concludes this episode of WCU Weekly. If you have anything you'd like to be read on air or you'd like to get involved with WCU Weekly, be sure to email us at wcuweekly@wcupa.edu.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook for segments, events, and much more.
Until next week, I'm Ryan Carson.
And I'm Samantha Massaro.
Have a great week, Westchester University.
And an even better weekend. Rams up!
Rams by 90.
Union under the law. We forgot to add the last part. Yeah.
Until next week, I'm Ryan Carson.
And I'm Samantha Massaro.
Have a great week.